Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing a couple Mother's Day brunch ideas. I went more for the breakfast version of the brunch because I'm sure there's going to be tons of other things in the playlist because this one is part of a challenge that I'm hosting. So make sure you check out the playlist down below. So the first thing, I'm starting off with some Nutella stuffed French toast, and you will need some toast bread, Nutella, 4 eggs, some butter, and some milk. I will also have the recipe linked in the description box so that way you can get the exact measurements. So the first thing that I do is I just butter my I think it is a 4x4 pan. I am just making, I think it worked out to about 8 or 9 of these stuffed toasts, so keep that in mind. And then I mix up my milk and my eggs together, as well as a tablespoon or so or teaspoon or so of vanilla. Once my egg mixture is ready, I take a piece of toast and put about a tablespoon of Nutella on it, spread it out, roll it, and dip it into the milk and egg mixture and place it into the baking dish. And I repeat this until my baking dish is completely full. Now that it's done, I take the egg and milk mixture and pour it over, and then I take my cling wrap or my saran wrap and cover it up and put it in a fridge. I put mine in for overnight, but you can do for about 2 hours before you bake. So you want to preheat your oven to 375, and it goes for about 30 to 35 minutes. Just before it's done, I take about a tablespoon of Nutella and just melt it in a microwave for about 20 seconds to 30 seconds, depending on your microwave, just so it softens up so you can drizzle over top of it. So here it is out of the oven, and now I'm gonna take my Nutella, drizzle over it, as well as sprinkle it with some icing sugar. This tasted exactly what it was, like a stuffed Nutella stuffed French toast. And you want to drizzle a little bit of maple syrup over top of it before eating. For my next dish, I am making a crustless quiche, and I think this is a great option if you have a couple of those people that maybe aren't eating any carbs or are doing a keto diet. This would be a great option for them. So for this you will need around 2/3 of a cup of ham. I have about a cup. I have had some of this ham left over in a freezer from when we made the whole ham, so that's another great way to reuse some, to use up some of that stuff from the freezer. So ham. And then I have 3 cups of cheddar cheese. You can do Monterey Jack, you can do whatever cheese you have. I have had cheddar on hand, so that's what I'm using. Some frozen or fresh spinach, onion, about a cup of mushrooms, and then 5 eggs. And you will also need some salt and pepper or any other seasoning that you like to add to your eggs. I might add a couple, just like a pinch of red chili flakes. So the first thing that I'm doing is I am heating up my cast iron skillet, and I'm melting some butter. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to use this skillet for the quiche as well, so that way I don't have to dirty up another dish, and this can go easily into the oven. So once I have sauteed my vegetables, I will be adding the rest of this stuff to it instead of adding the vegetables to the rest of the stuff and then putting it in a separate oven friendly dish. So my butter is melted and I'm adding my onions. I'm going to saute them just for a minute just to soften up before I add my spinach and my mushrooms. So my onion's about ready, and I'm going to add my mushrooms and my spinach. So I had whisked my eggs, and now I'm going to add the rest of my cheese. I mean, just the cheese, not the rest of it. I haven't added cheese to anything yet. And I'm going to just give it a little stir. And I'm going to add a pinch of salt, pinch of pepper, and a little bit of the flakes, the red pepper flakes. We don't mind spicy food, so even if I put a little bit more, it's okay. And I'm going to add my ham, mix it up, stir it up, and I'm going to add it to my vegetables. And now it goes into the preheated oven at 350 for about 35 minutes to 40 minutes. Once you insert a butter knife in and it comes out clean, it means it's done. So it's done. It took a lot less time because I think the cast iron was already preheated. So it took about 20 minutes instead. This tasted amazing. So make sure you head on over to the playlist to check out everybody else that is participating. And if you're brand new stopping by my channel for the very first time, I would love it if you consider subscribing, pressing the notification bell so you don't miss out any of my future uploads. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day and thank you so much for watching.